Out to the man hosting the party in Las Vegas. It's your boy Q. We have not had a lot of chances to go to him because they didn't have a lot of picks. I'm sure they are very happy with the reason that they don't have a lot of picks, and that is my guy, Devontae Adams, who is in the silver and black now. Kai Stevens is with Q.
Your girl Kai, your boy Q here. Obviously, the Raiders are finally getting a little bit more involved now that we're getting into the later rounds. We're seeing a running back go off the clock in Zamir White from Georgia. What is that kind of signal in terms of Josh Jacobs? They didn't pick up his option, so is this kind of a backup plan or at least like a tandem situation?
I think it's at the very least a tandem situation. You know, they have Kenyon Drake coming off of an injury that he had last season, and unfortunately for Drake, he's had that a lot throughout the course of his career. But I do think it's a nice little 1-2 punch for Jacobs, and then see what happens after that. As you mentioned, they did not pick up the fifth-year option on Josh, and so you know that the running back position is not valued as high as it, in my opinion, should be, you know. Right. So I just think that this is kind of a contingency plan. I think it may be a little look ahead to the future, but for now, I think it's a guy in Zeus that they like to call him, is a guy that can get that ball into the end zone. You know, the Raiders really struggled in the red zone a lot throughout the course of the last couple seasons, so I think he helps there as well. So just another running back to add to the stable for the silver and black, and we know that Josh McDaniels does love to have a bunch of different running backs that he could choose from.
Loves to have the options. On terms of the defensive side of the ball, Neil Farrell from LSU, big guy, kind of shore up that defense. Do you like the pick there at that value?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think he's another Jonathan Hankins type guy, a guy that the Raiders are very familiar with. Have had him in the mix for a little while. Patrick Graham likes to have the big beef up in the middle of that defensive line. He wants to be able to penetrate that offensive line, get to the quarterback, but also be able to do it from a big size. And as the graphics on the board, 330. You know, every guy that they've signed at that defensive tackle position has been over $3 bills. So he's a guy that's going to fit into the mix and be, you know, like I said, Jonathan Hankins type guy. I think it's a really good pick, especially where they were able to get him. Very aggressive so far on day 3, having 2 picks so far in round 4.
Another big boy for sure. Going into the 5th round, what's an area of need where you'd really like to see them go in the 5th?
I've been screaming DBs win games all day. I'm waiting for that DB to fall off the board. I've been looking at a Tariq Woolen out of UTSA. I've been looking at a Zion McCollum. There's a couple cats out there that I think they should get. They need that depth. I mean, it's a league that they throw the ball around the yard. You can never have too many DBs. DBs win games.
Absolutely. We've been talking about that all day. Your Raiders are next up at 164 in the 5th round, so we'll keep an eye on some of those names. Q, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you guys.